stagiaire, la dépêche du midi. The first question is about your first game. You score your first goal. You couldn't dream better started, right?
Of course, it would be even better if we won the game. But for me personally, it was yeah, of course, a very good start to score in my first game at home. So yeah, for me personally, it was a good debut. But unfortunately, we didn't get 3 points. So it could be better, but of course, it was good for the first time.
Donc ça aurait été mieux si on avait gagné avec le résultat qui suit, mais personnellement oui, c'était un bon premier match avec le but à la clé.
We know that for forwards player it's important for confidence to score, and it happens real quick for you.
Yeah, of course, like for a striker it's important and good to score the first goal at your new club as soon as possible, because otherwise you get, like, if you don't score in the first couple of matches, yeah, the journalists will talk about it, of course. So it's good for me that I've scored the first goal, and hopefully many more to come.
Donc oui, en tant qu'attaquant, c'est important pour marquer le premier but rapidement avec son nouveau club. Sinon les journalistes après ils en parlent. Mais oui, donc c'est très important d'avoir marqué ce premier but.
You arrived here with the status of top scorer in Netherlands. Was it a source of pressure for you to have that label on you?
No, I don't really felt that way. I just came here to develop, and I just want to be a better player here, and I don't really feel the pressure here that I was top scorer last season. I just want to see what my next level is, and yeah, hopefully I can show myself this year.
Non, pas vraiment. Je suis venu pour me développer en tant que joueur et devenir meilleur. Donc non, j'ai pas ressenti cette pression de l'année dernière.
Hi, Julien Balidas, Radio France Bleu, Occitanie. First question, we need to know how to pronounce your name, please, first.
I heard it's hard for you. It's Thijs Dallinga.
Okay, noticed. You're with other players from Netherlands. It's easier maybe for you with Branko, Stein?
Yeah, it's much easier to come, especially when you play abroad. It's always hard to find like your place here, but it helped a lot that yeah, the Dutch guys are already here, and also with Brecht. He speaks Dutch, of course, as well. So they helped me a lot to feel home here, and yeah, that's it.
Oui, donc c'est plus facile de venir et tenter son expérience à l'étranger avec les Hollandais, plus Brecht qui aussi parle le hollandais. Ils m'aident beaucoup et ça facilite les choses.
And what did they say to you about Toulouse, the club and the city?
I had some contact with Stein before I came here. Yeah, he told me it's a nice club, of course. They did well last season, so and he told me that everybody around the club is like very easy to go with, and the players are normal, so it will be easy for me to fit in the team. And I experienced that as well. Like we have a good team. Everybody is humble and friendly, so it was easy for me to fit in the team.
Donc je parlais à Stein avant de venir, qui disait que c'était un bon club et qu'autour du club il n'y avait que des bonnes personnes, des personnes top. Les joueurs aussi ne se prennent pas la tête plus que ça, donc c'était facile pour moi d'intégrer le groupe.
Thijs, on a demandé aux supporters de te poser une question pendant cette conférence de presse. Du coup, on en a sélectionné une, notamment un supporter qui te demande comment tu te sens dans la ville voilà, après ces premières semaines passées à Toulouse.
So they asked a couple of fans to ask questions. One that was picked is, how do you feel in Toulouse? What is your first impression of the city?
I feel really good now. My girlfriend is here as well, so we live here now for a couple of weeks, and we like the city. I was here before I came here to see what the city looks like and what kind of feeling I got with the city. So yeah, it's a nice city, and we like it a lot here, so nothing to complain.
Donc je me sens bien ici, ma copine est là aussi, on aime la ville. J'étais venu avant le transfert donc pour visiter un peu, et j'aimais bien le feeling de cette ville, donc je me sens bien.
Last weekend you played against Dante and Todibo, which are well known here in Ligue 1. What was your impression on this opposition, and what are your expectations in terms of difference of level between what you know in Netherlands and here in Ligue 1?
Yeah, that's why I came here, because I want to improve my level. So I need more resistance, and of course I get that here with what you say, defenders like Dante and the rest of the league. So I have to improve my level with defenders like that, and this is the perfect stage for me. To develop myself and to see what my level is comparing to them.
You felt that they were good defenders?
Yeah, of course the level of the defenders, like also last weekend, is higher than the defenders I faced last year. So of course there's a difference, but what I said, that's good for me.
Donc c'est la raison pour laquelle je suis venu ici au final, pour me confronter à Dante et autres grands défenseurs. C'est une opportunité donc pour moi de m'améliorer, et le niveau défensif de cette année est supérieur à celui de l'an dernier, mais encore une fois c'est la raison pour laquelle je suis venu ici.
You say you want to improve. On what points precisely you want to improve, and can you describe your type of playing? We saw you good in the box. Are you a forward that moves in the box? I don't know.
I need to improve the strength in the duels. So like with the defenders here, of course I'm going to be better because I have to be. So that's a point I have to improve. Like I'm quite an all-round striker. I want to link up in the build-up, and I also like to play in the depth and be in the box. So yeah, just a little bit of everything, I think.
Donc je dois m'améliorer principalement physiquement, surtout pour les duels avec les défenseurs qui sont costauds. Mais je suis versatile, je peux venir décrocher court comme je peux jouer en profondeur. Donc voilà.
What is for you a successful season?
When it's a successful season for me?
Yeah, for you, successful season in assist or number of goals?
Well, I don't really like to say number of goals I want to score in a season. I didn't do it last year. I just want to improve my level here, play as much as good matches and be important for the team. And of course the main goal for us this year is to maintain in the league. And yeah, what the numbers of assists and goals will be for me at the end of the season, I don't know. But I just want to have fun on the pitch and be the best I can.
Donc je n'aime pas dire en avance, je veux progresser, comme j'ai dit, être important pour l'équipe. Le but c'est de se maintenir, les stats perso on verra après, mais le but vraiment c'est de prendre du plaisir et d'aider l'équipe.
Were you surprised when Toulouse called you this summer? Or?
We had contact quite early, so when they was not sure that they got promoted, so the competition was still going. So the contact was early, so I started to follow the team, of course, to see if they get promoted, and they did. But yeah, it was a surprise because I didn't think directly of Toulouse for the next step. So it's always always a surprise to see which clubs will come. But from the start on, I had a good feeling with Toulouse, so I started to follow them. And as soon as they promoted, I was even interested more. So.
Donc avec Toulouse, on parlait déjà assez tôt, même quand c'était pas du tout sûr de monter en Ligue 1. J'ai commencé à suivre de loin pour voir un peu le jeu. Mais oui, c'est toujours une surprise de voir quel club s'intéresse. Et voilà. Mais dès que Toulouse m'a contacté, j'avais quand même ce bon feeling d'entrée.
You said that Toulouse contacted you early and you signed also early in the summer, but we imagine with your last season that more pretenders.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, okay. I've come for you. Why have you decided so soon and not decide to wait a bit and see maybe if some of the clubs come for you?
Last year I had a bit the same with Excelsior. I signed early in the season, like when the competition was still going. I'm a person who has to get a good feeling with the club, and I don't like to wait till the end to see which clubs are all coming and just choose one then. It's all about the feeling I got here and the feeling the people here gave me. So that was most important for me, and I wanted to be at my new club as soon as possible, so I get used to the players and the club. So yeah, that's it.
J'ai signé tôt l'an dernier aussi pour mon ancienne équipe. Je suis quelqu'un qui marche au feeling, c'est vraiment ça le plus important. J'ai reconnu qu'ici il y avait un bon feeling avec les gens aussi, donc je voulais attaquer la saison le plus rapidement possible avec Toulouse.
What is the club of your dream? Were you in contact with club Ajax or another club in Holland before Toulouse?
Yeah, of course there was some contact with other clubs, like they said, but what I said as well, like the other clubs that also called, I didn't get the feeling I got here, so I just want to have a good feeling here, and I had it with Toulouse. So the other clubs maybe weren't that concrete as Toulouse at that point, and I didn't want to wait that long. So at the end, Toulouse felt good, and I didn't want to wait till the end. So I just choose Toulouse, and I like the plan they have here, and yeah, that's it.
Your preferred club in Holland?
You can answer if you want.
I don't really have a club I prefer the most. Like I was born in Groningen, so of course I follow the club where I was born. But I don't really have a club that I prefer the most in the Netherlands.
Donc oui, j'avais des contacts avec d'autres clubs, mais j'ai pas eu le feeling. Et comme je dis, ça marche au feeling moi. J'ai pas eu le même feeling que j'ai eu avec Toulouse. Je voulais aussi ne pas attendre trop longtemps, donc j'étais décidé sur le projet qui m'intéressait aussi. Pour l'autre question, c'est pas de club préféré en soi, mais je suis né à Groningen, donc une attache un peu spéciale avec Groningen.
Alors je voulais savoir quel était ton joueur, ton attaquant voilà, qui t'avait inspiré, qui t'a servi de modèle quand tu étais jeune ou même encore aujourd'hui. Quel est l'attaquant voilà, qui t'a marqué?
He wants to know who is the striker that helped you become the player you are today, your model striker.
The striker I like to use to watch?
Yeah, the one that inspired you, maybe.
Early on it was always Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I like to see him play because he's also quite big but still flexible, like I don't know how to say, but I just like to see him play, and now I like to see Haaland and Lewandowski, because I think it's the best players, best strikers at the moment. So of course you look at them different than the other positions. So that are the players I like the most.
Donc Zlatan Ibrahimovic, c'était vraiment celui que j'aimais bien voir. Il était imposant, mais quand même versatile. Mais c'est vrai que maintenant je regarde souvent Haaland ou Lewandowski qui sont les meilleurs et sans contestation.
You signed in the club where that has the top score of last year, Ligue 2, recently. What was the speech of the club to convince you to come here? What did they say to you that you were going to be in competition, and what was your feeling about that?
We didn't really spoke about the competition between Reece and me eventually, but of course you know when you go to a bigger club than Excelsior you have to compete with other strikers, so it will be the same at every new club I will go to, so it's the same here, and that is also good for me to reach the highest level possible. So yeah, it will be the same as every club, and of course Reece did a great job as well last year, so it's good to have competition like that.
Donc on n'a pas vraiment parlé de compétition, mais c'est logique quand on arrive dans un nouveau club, peu importe le club, donc il y aura de la concurrence, mais de toute façon ce sera bien pour moi, pour progresser encore plus. Et oui, c'est vrai, Reece il a fait un gros boulot l'année dernière, donc c'est bien de l'avoir ici.
Next question for me, the first feeling of stadium, the fans, Sunday against Nice, what did you think?
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere. First at the beginning when we came up for the warm-up, it's always nice to see the supporters for the first time. So I hope we will see them a lot this year with a full stadium. But it was a nice experience for the first time, and I hope many more to come.
Donc c'était une super ambiance pendant l'échauffement. C'était très heureux, très plaisant de voir ce monde. On espère de les voir tout au long de l'année sur tous nos matchs à domicile.
The objective is to have a song to the name.
Yeah, I know Reese had one last year, but that's not up to me.